Hello!
Welcome back to the Review Podcast. How's everybody doing today?
How is everybody doing? I can't hear anything in this because this train's really loud. This station.
There's very loud music coming from Rocket League over here as well.
I've only got one earphone working because my new mic that I just got from CEX for some reason worked for The Last of Us, but I think that killed it because now it doesn't. I can hear from it, but I can't speak through it. The mic is broken, which is great.
Wow, unfortunate, eh?
You got a broken mic on your VR, haven't you?
I do. I don't know why though. I don't know what I did to it.
Hope you're all well. It's been a while since we've done a podcast. We're going to be doing another gaming podcast, bringing you another game. Give up control. Yes. Okay, it's come up. Brilliant. Now, yes. Oh, sorry.
Right, we're in. So, I'm going to launch up a quick play here, and we're going to get into it and see what.
I'm in Leeds at the moment. I'm doing Leeds to Manchester via Train Sim World.
It's a good little background though for the podcast, not gonna lie.
It is a good little background. I'm not sure when the train leaves, but I've given up control, so hopefully it will leave soon.
My game's launching up now too. Please, everybody at home, excuse how crap I am at Rocket League.
Yeah, bear with us. This is all very new. Yeah, Toodaloo, how have you been during Corona?
Usually, it's quite a boring quarantine, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Games are keeping us very occupied. I think we did touch on some games, didn't we, on our last one? We had a little chat about upcoming games and.
We did indeed. I don't know. Can't really remember off the top of my head what games, but we definitely spoke about lots of upcoming ones.
Yeah. There are some good ones actually. Do you know what I saw recently, which looks pretty good? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 is coming out.
I've never really been a fan of skateboard games.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I remember they used to have Tony Hawk Underground 2. I haven't played that many. I played those two, and then American Wasteland. They were quite fun, but no, I'm not that knowledgeable in skateboard games. Like, I'm not a massive avid, skateboard enthusiast. But I remember having a go when I was a teenager, and my mates were way better than me. I tried, but I was never as good. Oh, we're moving! Woohoo!
I've always been a bit of a wuss when it comes to skateboard things. Like, I'm always I'm too scared to actually skateboard properly because I think I'm gonna have an accident or something like that.
Yeah, it's no, it's fun. Well, maybe on PlayStation you might find it fun.
Yeah, well, see, snowboarding games and skateboarding games have never been my cup of tea, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah. No, there's some interesting games actually coming out. What else was it apart from those? Ghost of Tsushima looks quite good.
Oh, I don't know why I watched the gameplay trailer for that, and now it's one of my favourite games.
Yeah.
It was so good, dude.
Japanese swords.
I just love the gameplay elements. It reminds me of Dark Souls.
Yeah. Oh God, do you know what? With the one earphone, it's really loud on this ear train.
I can hear you, but I can also hear the game very loud as well. I hope you guys can. I hope you can hear.
Okay, I guess we'll just have to assume that our voices are louder than than they are for us.
And we'll just have to make them louder if they're not.
Can you imagine if we release the podcast and all you can hear throughout the whole podcast is like shh?
Just train noises, car noises. That'd be horrific. Honestly, an hour worth of talking about great things and then all for nothing.
Yeah, all for nothing. Yeah, what did we touch on last time? Oh, we talked about PS5 last time, didn't we? We talked about a bit about PS5.
We had we talked about all sorts of games. We didn't talk about all the games that came out later with PS5. But
yeah. What were some of them? Horizon Zero Dawn? Well, no, not Horizon Zero Dawn. Not Frozen Waste. What was it called?
I can't remember actually. Something West or something like
that. Wild West.
Aloy with a cowboy hat on.
Yeah, it's like, you know how they have the metallic creatures? You just got a metallic horse, just like, oh, that'd be great. I can imagine having a Stetson.
Well, I mean, something about the West, and there was like turtle robots and all sorts of stuff. In the gameplay trailer, there was a turtle, if I remember correctly. I'm not being an idiot. But yeah, that game looks good too. I'm also looking forward to Resident Evil 8.
The Village! Yes! Really good. Oh yeah, I love Resident Evil, but I
just can't believe they're making another Resident Evil remake, to be honest with you.
Oh, say again, sorry?
I'm saying I can't believe they're making another Resident Evil game.
Yeah, if they, I mean, the job they did with Biohazard was incredible. 7.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Biohazard. Yeah. That was such a good game though. I mean, it was kind of hard to get into at first, but you know, the more you played it, the more you were like, yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought to myself, really, a first-person Resident Evil game? Doesn't sound right. But it actually really was good.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, by the way. That's my chair.
Joe, I've just had the best idea. I'm going to go on settings and turn the SFX down, and hopefully this should work.
Oh, good idea.
Oh God, no! What have I done? What have I done? Oh God, I missed what I did. Oh, I'll have to check that later. I'm sorry.
Gameplay volume can go down. Music volume can go down.
Oh God, we have terrible luck on this, don't we? Sometimes with the master volume. There we go. 35, 39. That should do it. Apply.
Sorry about that. Right, what's going on?
Did that apply?
Yeah. Yes, actually, the game's gotten a little bit.
I can hear you a little better.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
The game. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can alter the.
Aha! We're geniuses.
We are absolute geniuses. Hold on, I'm gonna just knock down the volume a bit more.
The only thing I can't do, there used to be a way that you could look at the train from a different angle, like, you know, cinematic. Bow, you do it. Oh dear.
There we go. I can hear you. I can hear you clear as day now.
Oh really?
Amazing.
Oh great.
Yeah.
I can hear you much better.
Great. So now we can actually talk about the game.
Well, I guess it's just going to be in first person, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very sorry. Anyway, sorry about that, everyone. Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. The village, yeah, the village.
Yeah, the village, Resident Evil. I don't see where they're going to go if it takes place in just a village, but you know, Capcom are very creative when it comes to their games, so I know they'll think of something.
Yeah, well, what we saw in the trailer was, we definitely know Ethan's back in some way, shape or form, because someone goes, Ethan! And then he's on the floor, and then what looks like Chris, you know, Chris Redfield, seems to be about to shoot him. But obviously that trailer's going to be like they're leading us the wrong direction on purpose. That's clearly not going to be, I mean, maybe that happens, but I don't think Chris is going to be the main antagonist, and then Ethan dies at Chris's hand in a village randomly. I mean, I don't see that happening. But,
no, I don't see that. They can't kill off Ethan. Well, you know, Ethan's not really the most well-known Resident Evil protagonist, but
no.
I actually got to like him the more we played.
Yeah, I know, I quite liked him. And if they can incorporate VR into it again, I mean, that would just be... I keep forgetting to press apply. Maybe I should have done all of this before... There we go.
Yeah, there's always technical difficulties.
There is always technical difficulties. Always, every day, every minute of every second.
Every minute.
YouTube business. There we go. Ah, that's better. Where? Yeah, this is so. What were we saying? Oh yeah, if they can incorporate VR into it and add some kind of something different. We need something different and new.
Yeah, something. I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts on VR for the PS5?
They're definitely keeping it up their sleeve. They're definitely waiting for a moment to reveal it. They purposely didn't use all their cards, because why would they? I think they're gonna get the PS5 out first. Make sure people have got it, see how well it sells, and then reveal we've got a new VR wireless or something. You know, something exciting. I think. Because it would be silly to reveal all too early. I'm not expecting it yet for a bit anyway.
Yeah. It wouldn't make sense to reveal it so early, like you said, because the PS5 isn't even out yet. So.
Yeah. PS5. I'm looking forward to them. I really am looking forward to them, actually.
It doesn't even feel like it's real, if that makes sense, you know? Like the PS5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, it seems like only yesterday that we were on PS3, PS2, PS1.
I remember when the PS4 first came out, you know? I had that, I was so excited. I got it on its release date, 2015, was it?
Yeah.
Jesus, that was such a long time ago, man.
What are your thoughts on Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk, no, super interested in. I don't really know what it's about, to be honest.
Yeah, there's not too much known, but I mean, I've only seen like I don't know if I can't remember if I don't think I've seen gameplay. I saw sort of game reveals and cinematic trailers, and I've heard a bit about it. It does look pretty good, but yeah, you never know until you see more.
I don't know what it's about. Like you say, I need more information before I judge a game. You know, I always need more info.
Yeah, well, I kind of they made some kind of cyberpunky games before. Like, did you ever play Deus Ex?
I have played Deus Ex. It's not one of those games I could really get behind, but like.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, fair enough. It was all augmentations and futuristic, weird. You know, everyone's got these weird powers and chips in them,
Exactly.
and everyone's a robot, and you know.
Everyone's got mechanical parts and all sorts of shit. It's all weird.
Yeah. Although there was a oh, I know it's not already out, but do you know what I got stupidly? Have you ever played Mafia?
I have played the original Mafia 2.
Hey, let me tell you a little bit about Mafia. So, you know what I did? I went on the store, right? I'm such a schmuck. I went on the store and I got the Mafia trilogy, right? Because I never played Mafia in all my life. Never touched it. I got the Mafia trilogy, but it turns out that the goddamn first one ain't available till August. So now I've got 2 and 3 and I gotta wait for the first. And I'm really pissed. So I got the trilogy, but I didn't read the small print properly because the first one doesn't come out until August. So I played a bit of 2 and I was like, I can't touch this until 1 is out. So I'm waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I've never actually played Mafia 1. Never even in my life. But I've
played any of them. That's why I got it, because I was like, I want to try them out. And they're all remastered now. So I never played them originally. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. The bit that I played of 2 was alright from this pack.
I didn't finish the second game, but I definitely I don't think I finished the third one, but they're definitely very good games, very solid games.
Yeah, it does look good. I mean, like, it looks amazing, and 1's going to be extra exciting. I don't know if it's all the same story or it's slightly different, or they have. But yes, I will find out, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll be pretty amazed if this one protagonist survives all 3 games, because the Mafia world is pretty messed up. If you survive all 3 of them, good on you.
Exactly. I mean, you know, some of those games. I mean, just there's loads of games coming out, man, that I'm really excited about. You know.
Yeah.
Especially well, I don't know really. Iron Man VR. That's it. Of course.
Iron Man VR. That is in Toodaloo days, isn't it, or 3 days?
Toodaloo days. Yeah, I think it's wait, is it? I thought it was hold on.
I think it's the 3rd of July or the 4th of July. The 4th of July. But I don't know. I mean, I said before when I streamed it, I'm really excited for that because it's been delayed multiple times. I've tried it at Comic-Con. It was wicked, and it looks amazing. I love Iron Man. I'm a huge Iron Man fan. Big Marvel fan, so yeah, I think I'm really excited for it. I think it's. I've
always preferred Marvel over DC anyway.
It's great. He's such an interesting character.
Iron Man, yeah.
Tony Stark, because he's the sort of character you should hate, but you kind of can't hate him because he's
just walking charisma.
Oh, I'm in Morley. Do you know where Morley is?
Morley, no, I haven't heard that one.
Well, it's somewhere. Oh, I've got someone sitting next to me. It's somewhere between. It's the stop after Leeds. I'm heading to Manchester.
Oh.
Yeah, I got.
You're talking about the train game now.
Yeah.
I thought you were still talking about Iron Man for a second there.
Sorry, I got distracted. I get very distracted. Sorry. Yes, Iron Man. Very good. Did you play the demo, Toodaloo?
I did, lots of times actually.
How are you with the flying?
Well, I actually it's hard to get a grasp of it first, but all you have to do is put your hands down by your sides. So.
Yeah.
You know, at first I was like, oh, do you have to actually fly like Iron Man with your hands behind your back, like stuck out? But no.
You can though. You know, you kind of can if you want. You can kind of do it fly.
Arms are out.
Yeah. You can kind of fly wherever you want. I quite like you put your hands forward, you shoot backwards, you shoot your hands up, you go down, you shoot your hands down, you go up. Man, I love it. The flight mechanics are great.
Because that's how they would be in real life, though, isn't it?
Exactly. A real life flying suit, you'd be sorted. Yeah. I remember queuing up at Comic-Con and I was dressed as Colonel Sanders. I was so excited, and the guy was just like, "Oh God, it's gone all dark. It's gone really dark. Wait, I can't see a ruddy thing."
Really?
Yeah, are tunnels this dark in trains? There should be lights. Oh my God.
Trains have lights. Come on, game.
They do have lights. I can't see anything. Hang on. Oh God. Wait. Oh, okay. Well,
Don't worry, you'll find the light eventually.
Find the light. Anyway, I'll just do it in darkness. With my compass. Blah, 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 blah. What was I saying, Toodaloo? It's been a long day.
You were saying about Iron Man VR.
Ah, yes, but what part of Iron? Oh, anyway, we'll just move on. But Iron Man, yeah, Iron Man VR. Yeah, it's like a real good flying simulator. It's kind of replicates what it's like to be Iron Man, minus the rocket boots.
It's something I'm surprised that that VR hasn't given us already. Like, you know, I'm surprised it wasn't like a release title. Like, you know.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. Like we kind of wanted something like that. Oh God, I found the torch. It's really scary in here though. It's like something out of a horror game.
Literally, I don't know how I'm doing so good, but I'm actually getting loads of gold.
Yeah. So you're playing Rocket League?
I am playing Rocket League. I haven't played it in years.
Oh, big shout to Risky, Ollie and Billy if you guys could ever watch this, because Rocket League is quite something two of them are interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Rocket League is one of those games that I've never actually played much because I'm crap at it, but like, it's one of those games that you just have to get lucky at, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, Rocket League. It's football with cars, isn't it? And
basically, but the
drive
football
around.
is giant.
Giant football.
Giant football. We won. I win. Yay.
Did you win?
Yay! I am the prodigy.
You are the winner of all things.
I am the divine game player.
There is another game, was it? There's now you're not a huge skateboarder. There's a Tony Hawk game coming out as well, which looks pretty good. If you're into that sort of.
Is it the one we were talking about a few minutes ago?
Yeah, it was. Skateboarding games. I mean, that wasn't on the. Was that on the podcast? Were we talking about it?
Just a few minutes ago we were. Yeah.
Oh God, you know, I thought that was before the podcast, so I'm going back on myself. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Underground 1 and 2, I think I mentioned, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, you know, there's so many games coming out lately, dude. That I'm just so excited about, like, especially the first time.
I really liked it. Yeah.
Is it classed as a sequel, this new one that's coming out, or is it like a...
I think it is a squeakquel because it's got the same last in it. Oh, actually, unless it's a prequel, of course. But I don't know. I'm not too sure.
I wonder if we'll get to fight that really giant. Spoilers for the end of the Horizon Zero Dawn.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Just for the spoiler for just for the end of Horizon Zero Dawn. If none of you have finished it yet, and if none of you have finished it yet, what are you doing with your life? It's 2017. No,
2017.
The ending to that game, remember that big giant machine with all the tentacles?
Well, I have a slight confession to make, Toodaloo Gaming. I've not yet finished Horizon Zero Dawn.
You haven't finished Horizon Zero Dawn?
I know. I'm sorry. I know.
Don't worry about it. I won't spoil anything for you then.
Well, we know there's a giant tentacle thing now. It's still exciting.
You don't actually fight it at all, but you know, it's just. Are you okay with spoilers?
Normally not, but it's all right. For Horizon, go for it.
No, it's okay. We can move on. Just,
mind the gap, bitches. sorry, I had to. Anyway, yeah, go on.
No, I'm saying it's okay. We can move on. I don't want to give any spoilers away. So, yeah, but Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm very excited for that one. It looks really, really cool. I watched the whole trailer because I had to.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it was really good. It was the original, great.
Yeah, it was a very, very good looking game. I've just found something quite funny as well. There's a person I'm playing against on this Rocket League called No Iron Man.
No!
What's wrong?
My train left me. I thought it wouldn't leave until I was on there. No, come back.
Oh no.
I stepped outside, but I thought it would. Oh crap! I've missed my train. Oh, my train's gone. Sorry, Toodaloo. I didn't mean to interrupt. Do you want to
That's okay.
carry on?
I'm saying there's someone I'm playing against in this called No Iron Man. And I'm like, oh no, is he trying to tell us something that there's going to be no Iron Man?
No Iron Man.
No, there's literally someone called No Iron Man, and I'm like, is he trying to tell us something? There's going to be no Iron Man VR.
There is no Iron Man ever
It's a lie. It was a dream.
It was a dream.
It was just wishful thinking, you know?
Toodaloo, I've missed my train. I don't know what to do.
Walk?
I
Make it
could
a walking
walk.
simulator.
The thing is, because I thought it it was like on a free mode where it's like it's not like the actual campaign mode that you can do, the proper mode. So I thought it won't leave until I'm back on there. But obviously my character is not that important in this game because.
So the train's just ditched you, yeah?
It just gone. It literally gone. I tried to open the doors, they were locked. Like in real life, it's very, very real life. This train simulator. Can I go on the tracks? I can. I can go on the
Careful
tracks.
on the tracks.
Careful now. Careful now. Oh god, this is. All right. Well, I'm going to try and walk it to at least to the next station. This in real life.
Tracks, kids.
Never do this. I'll tell you why. For starters, you will get fined, which is the most important thing, and for seconds, you might get run over.
Yeah, which is, I don't know, that poses a bigger risk to your life.
Well, I don't know, because if you get hit by a train, you don't have to worry about anything anymore. That's it. Like, you don't have to worry about fines, you don't have to worry about the work or bills or any dangerous animals eating you.
But to be honest, I'd rather keep my life than get fined by a train.
Yeah, actually you're right, I guess. Yeah, to be honest, I probably
would you rather pay lots and lots of money to stay alive, or, like, get yourself killed by a train?
That's true. But you see, the thing is, if there's actually a heaven or an afterlife and it's better than this life, then... But we don't know. Maybe we get reincarnated into like a bird or a golden eagle or something. I don't know.
This is the depression podcast, folks.
Oh, no,
we got
sorry.
very deep then all of a sudden.
Oh god, it got very deep. Oh, there's another train, by the way, but it's going the wrong way.
Oof, try and catch it.
No.
Catch the train.
God, actually, you know what? That train's given me hope. I'm going to assume that the train's come back, so I'm going to go back to the station. I'm in a place called Baitley.
We got very deep then all of a sudden, didn't we? That was a bit of a
deep podcast.
Conversation.
This is the deep podcast.
The deep podcast.
It's quite nice about games. Talking of life and afterlife, it's like games are great because they give you a second chance, don't they? You know, you can fall off stuff, or you can get killed by an evil villain, but you can come back.
Yep, exactly.
Permadeath. Oh god, let's talk about some permadeath games. What permadeath games do you think?
Recently, a permadeath game I've been playing, Monstrum, the scary game on my channel recently.
That's a train. Oh really?
So no matter how much progress you make, and no matter how many things you find, if you get killed by one of the monsters, that's it. You're starting from the beginning.
Oh, I can sprint! I found out how I can sprint.
Amazing.
Great. Yeah, permadeath. Oh god, another permadeath game. Daisy. Daisy.
I've never actually played Daisy.
Yeah, oh god. Actually, you'd quite like it. One day I think you might find it quite entertaining.
Yeah, I do like
know.
zombie stuff, so like.
Yeah.
Fallout 4, there's a permadeath option for that, isn't there?
Fallout 4, uranium fever's come and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter. I love the radio on GTA. Not GTA, Fallout.
Fallout.
It's so.
I actually haven't listened to the radio Fallout much.
Oh, it's brilliant.
One, to be honest, on the
yeah, it's like 1940s music on the Pit Boy and 50s. It's great. Andrew's Sisters, all these old. Yeah, it's fantastic. Fantastic.
I mean, Fallout 4 was a bit of a rocky game in places, but still better than 76.
Oh god, 76. It just works. I mean, that Todd Howard, I mean, oh god. I mean, if we're going to talk about Bethesda, we always touch on some scandal. I think last time we did EA, but
let's talk about Bethesda.
They're never going to represent us on our channel now because of this, but oh well.
Never. But sorry, Bethesda.
Sorry, Bethesda. We do have to talk about this. There were some issues, problems. Yeah, with particularly the pre-order stuff for 76, involving I think some nylon bags, Nuka-Cola.
Yeah, but I mean, not just Fallout 76, just Bethesda in general.
Yeah, Bethesda in general. Well, particularly when advertising Fallout 76, they 6 times the frame rate or whatever it was he says. Oh, it just works. I don't know.
It just works.
I don't know.
But basically, EA, Bethesda, companies like that, they could up their game a tad, but like still not halfway.
Up their game. I see what you did there. Was that? Oh, yeah. Clever.
I no pun intended at all. But now I'm hearing my.
Oh really? Oh, well that was pretty good.
It was a
You're naturally a punner.
I am a natural punner. I can make puns Out of nowhere, without even knowing I've done it.
Oh god, but yeah, no. We are both quite excited for the PS5, I guess, because there are some cool things.
Amazing games coming out for that.
Cool things approaching.
Absolutely.
Just having another little look. Oh god, there's a Lego Star Wars again, which is
Oh god, it's the
Skywalker
Mega
Saga.
Trilogy.
They've already done that though. Oh wait, no, there's Star Wars now, haven't they? So
Yeah.
oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That is
Oh my god, that one looks good, but like, you know, they don't even have hoods anymore. It's not even Assassin's Creed, bro.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I haven't looked too much into this. I should have, but what I did see was that cinematic trailer.
Yeah.
Did you see that where they're fighting and they got that big tank guy you think's going to kill him, and then it turns out that the king's oh no, it's not the king. It's like one of the king's soldiers is like an assassin, and he's part of the Creed.
Like stab the guy in the eye with the.
Yeah, it was a great cinematic. Obviously, you should always take cinematics with a pinch of salt, but
I feel like Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft blow their budget on cinematic trailers, and then the game itself isn't exactly up to scratch. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like some of the cinematic trailers for Assassin's Creed are just so incredibly good. Assassin's Creed 2's cinematic trailer is like a movie.
Yeah, I had a go. I've been playing Odyssey, Odyssey, which is great because that's like Athens and the Greek gods and the Greek myths and 300 Sparta. This is Sparta, sort of stuff. You know, it's great. Really,
wow.
yeah.
There's some games that I didn't even know existed, to be honest, until I do a podcast with you.
Yeah, no, there's some really good ones. That very very exciting times. But it's good that you ask about the VR stuff because I do wonder where PS5 are going to go.
Because they can't. I mean, virtual reality is such a major thing in the PlayStation community at this point. Like they have to go somewhere with it, don't they?
Yeah. No, I know. This train isn't coming, by the way. Which isn't great. We have just over.
Back to the station?
Yeah. Well, no, I am at the station. I just stayed here because I went back because I saw that other train. I thought maybe it had arrived, but it's not.
Oh.
So maybe I should just walk along the tracks.
So what were we saying about a time limit? Yeah?
Oh no, that's all right. We've got about 1 minute 30. Oh yeah, Toodaloo, do you want to explain to people that there's a reason that this is going to be a two-parter? This podcast.
Well, we have got lots to share to you about The Last of Us 2, and it's going to be an extremely spoiler-filled second half. So if you guys are a bit sensitive to that, then
actually, yeah,
it
will be spoilers. So we could, if you want, you could start us off. We could talk about some non-spoilers in the last bits of this video. If you want, we could do spoiler-free bits. Some
non-spoiler parts, and then we'll do, and then just to be just warning you people before that part starts, though, there are going to be lots of spoilers. So if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff, or you haven't played the game yet, then refrain from watching any more of this video.
Yes. Exactly.
Words of a king.
The Last of Us 2. Did you enjoy Last of Us 2, Toodaloo?
I actually very thoroughly enjoyed the game. All of it was extremely well done. The characters were likable, especially we'll get into later. But yeah, it was a good, enjoyable game up until the ending, which I'm not going to spoil. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. We will definitely get to that in the second part. What about gameplay? What did you think of gameplay?
The gameplay itself, to me, had no flaws whatsoever. I only wish that, in the first game, when Joel used to put his arm around Ellie to keep her safe.
Oh, when they're hiding around corners. Yeah. I remember that detail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that wasn't in this one, was it?
It wasn't. Ellie didn't do it to Dina or anything like that. And I kind of wish I was kind of hoping for that, but like, and the infected were everything I could hope, but the new infected were terrifying.
Yeah, yes, there's a new infected which we'll talk about in spoilers.
And there's another massive infected that I'm not even going to get into. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. So I think we were treated to 2 infected, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not going to say their names just yet because we're not going to do any spoilers just yet.
Well, for now we'll call them Beavis and Butthead. I don't know.
Beavis and Butthead. Okay.
Oh god, I don't know. What should we call them?
Well, if it's Beavis and Butthead, which one's going to be Beavis and which one's going to be Butthead?
Oh God, I don't know. Maybe Butthead could be the big one because he was so annoying to get. Or she.
Right.
We don't even know the gender of these monsters. They were just so big and ugly and horrible. They were just like they could have been aliens from outer space.
Exactly. So let's talk about Butthead first then.
Yeah, I think so.
Butthead. Boy oh boy. Wasn't he a boss fight?
Oh, the boss
Terrified
fights.
me when I first saw it. I thought it was a bloater at first, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know? And then it just kind of, you know, it was not. But I'm not going to give any names away. It's just Butthead for now.
Just
So it
Butthead
is a
for now.
Butthead. It was a massive Butthead.
He was. Do you think it's the sort of game that you would play again?
Absolutely. I'm definitely going to New Game Plus it. That's for sure.
Hmm.
Lots of times, most likely. Try to see if I can get all the upgrades. I did that with The Last of Us 1. I absolutely smashed it and got all the upgrades.
Nice. Yeah, I love a bit of New Game Plus.
And then you can just destroy the infected in like 2 hits.
There's yeah. Oh, we should say as well, if you've been watching this, because it's obviously it's non-spoiler, so you will. We are not in this podcast, but the podcast after. We're going to be having a special guest joining us, Toodaloo.
Absolutely.
Special guest.
And you know him better than I do, my friend. So why don't you go and introduce him?
Yeah, I will do. We're going to be having. Well, maybe we should keep the guest a surprise for the minute.
Should we keep it a surprise? Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Actually, you know what? I can't do any harm. Well, we're going to have Millennia Hunter joining us. We might as well. We're going to have Millennia Hunter will be joining us. We're going to tell you more about him soon, but if you want a little warm-up, do check out Millennia Productions on YouTube. Check out Mrs.
We're going to link him in the description.
We'll link him in the description. Check out Mrs. Bangle as well, which is the same idea, same brainchild, but not that's not strictly gaming. So if it's just gaming you want, if you want a bit of a laugh as well with a fantastic character who's also been in games, particularly Dream Games, then do check out Mrs. Bangle. But more on that soon. For now, let's jump into the spoiler zone, but we will do it in a separate video.
So now we are gonna jump onto the spoiler section, which is gonna be a bit.
This is where I lose subscribers.
But trust me, though, if we warn people before it starts, then right, listen up close, people at home. If you do not like spoilers, do not watch. We mean that.
Do not watch the next video. Do not do it. We'll give you another spoiler warning when we start it, but I swear, if Toodaloo and I get abuse and trolls on our chat, go, you spoiled it for me! You're a terrible person, I'm unsubscribing!
Then you kept watching because...
Well, we did warn you, so, sorry.
Exactly, so like, you know, we've given all the warning signs and everything, so...
Also, I'm glad we're starting again because I've lost my train and I'm completely lost and I'm screwed and yeah. So, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Great podcast as usual.
Yes, but it had some problems at the beginning. I did, but we got there. We got there. Okay, well, farewell, and see you soon.
Toodaloo, everybody.
Toodaloo. Toodaloo.
And